Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you are doing well. Today I will be talking about mangas which are based on boss-employee relationship trope. This manga focused on a romantic relationship between a boss and a subordinate. The bosses might be CEOs, company presidents, or simply the manager in charge. Employees might be secretaries, assistant, or simply a direct report. But before we begin with the video, make sure to subscribe and like the video. So let's start our list. Coming at number 1, we have An Hour of Romance. Joan and Dojin have complete opposite personalities. Joan is a perpetually single career woman who takes everything too seriously and rules with an iron fist. Whereas Dojin is a model-esque clumsy man with a heart of gold who lucked into an entry-level marketing job. But when a company trip to a mysterious temple starts an inexplicable soul swap, they end up switching bodies for an hour each day. To avoid utter embarrassment and keep up their reputations, the unlikely pair cooperate with each other. Both Joan and Dojin switch at random hours of the day for a month, so it comes with trials as well as tribulations. The comedy has been consistently on point and with not a wasted joke. A lot of situational comedies arising from the characters' individual traits and hints at possible past traumas that help them rise above mere caricatures of their tropes and become more holistic characters as you read through. I like how each character has their own flaws and imperfectness, like the workaholic Cha Juan and a super clumsy Yu Dojin. It's funny that these two have completely opposite personalities yet have a lovely chemistry. Coming at number 2, we have I Got a Date with the President. Hari made a deal with her best friend that she would go on a blind date for her best friend and pretend to be a super vixen to end all of her unwanted marriage setups. Unfortunately, instead of easy money, Hari got a headache. Her date is Taimu, her company's hot new CEO, and he has got his own plans to get his family to back off by marrying whoever shows up on the date. She tries her best to rig the date, but he continues to chase her. It's a worthwhile read and full of cute and heartwarming moments. It's a simple story, but it's well written and the comedy is great. Whether be it the art, character or the story, you will find everything about this exciting and funny. Coming at number 3, we have Age Matters. Our female lead is a hopeless romantic who is turning 30 and is not super happy about it, whereas the male lead is a reclusive billionaire who has hired her to be his assistant. And he is not too happy about it either. Together they rewrite the rules of work, friendship and love. This manhwa has everything: suspense, drama, romance, comedy. It's a sweet romance story of two people who come together and help each other deal with their past, create a present together, and plan a future with each other with an amazing bunch of other characters that are hilarious but also really endearing. Coming at number 4, we have Office Romance Confidential. Wu She works for a counseling helpline. One night, when she takes the last call for the night, she learns of a company's sinister secret from the charming yet rash Sunho. Suddenly, that company's best problem solver, the handsome Yul Sun, pays her a visit and offers her a fake job as a mental health counselor to secure her discretion. Soon, the feisty yet caring Woshe opens her heart to her fellow employees and finds herself juggling the interest of both Yul and Sunho. The subtle comedy is nice. The male lead is smart, headstrong, but still kind. Sometimes the female lead gets manipulated but is strong-willed. She has her principles and knows her boundaries. I don't think the male lead is a bad person. He shows the female lead all of his weak sides because he understands and values her inherent empathy and because he is willing to see territory in a dynamic that he knows is unfair. He is comfortable enough to be vulnerable with her, and she is comfortable enough to be direct with him. They recognize themselves in each other. He knows when she is putting up a brave front, and she knows when he is lying. I can't wait to see how their bond grows and develops from here. The author gives you no room to feel second lead syndrome. Coming at number 5, we have What's Wrong with Secretary Kim. This story emphasizes on the saying, you only know the value of something once it has been lost. When Secretary Kim decided to apply for resignation, Vice President Lee Young-jun's world was suddenly upturned, for she is the only secretary who he has deemed perfect and on par with him. With her sudden wish to quit, Lee Young-jun was intrigued and was determined to make her stay, unburying feelings long buried for her on the process. The interactions among them did not fail to make me smile, giggle and laugh, since our male lead is known as a narcissist, self-centered prick. His transformation, though expected, was gradual and natural. What's more, seeing his hidden emotional side is truly priceless. In the end, readers will understand why he is as he is, and that despite all that, there is more to him than just a perfectionist boss. A funny, heartwarming manhwa love story that will have you swooning and squealing. To lovers of graphic novels, webtoons and comics, and to those looking for a light read to brighten their mood, I highly recommend this story. One of my favorite manhwas of all time, it's a must read. Coming at number 6, we have The Savage World. For the past 3 years, Kijin Lee has lived as a secretary to director Jin Hyun-joo of Shapeshifting with little to no personality or will of her own. Even a haircut required his permission. With sales at Shitech Group limiting, she has been transferred to assist the CEO, who happens to be the cousin of director Joo. Her first day is cut short after an intoxicated Kang Hyun-joo, dressed in sweatpants and sneakers, throws a drink at her. Her job depends on her ability to help him and Shite Group, but this unruly CEO may prove to be her greatest challenge yet. It's definitely a more matured read with the grey colors and tension, which is refreshing in a world full of bright isekai shoujos. Despite the gloomy tone, it can be humorous at times and the character interactions are really intriguing. Just the right amount of angst, sexual tension, mystery and a hint of danger to keep you on your toes, and I found myself wanting to read more. It's a complex story with complex characters. This is not predictable at all. Slow burn romance, but it's good once it gets there. The twists and turns of the plot is just so good, like I couldn't guess what was coming at all, which is just so insane how an author can do that. I admire how the female lead is able to keep her robotic composure while walking in a den full of crazies. She is smart and adapts well. I love the author's sense of humor and always look forward to the witty jokes each character makes. Coming at number 7, we have The Problem of My Love Affair. Moo Tai-hee is an ordinary woman in her 30s, always doing her best to avoid any connection to internal powers in the company until she retires. Cha Soo-hyuk, the general manager who has overcome all kinds of obstacles, finally finds his way to be the CEO of the company at which Miss Moo works. Due to circumstances, one night both of them get stuck in a secluded cottage and Miss Moo finds out the CEO's secret. To keep an eye on her, the manager offers her to be his secretary so that his secret doesn't get leaked. The female lead is strong, outspoken and pretty smart. Both of them have a peculiar dynamic of respect and curiosity with no underlying evil. Non-toxic and fun relationship. The story starts off a bit weird, but it gets on his feet right away. Art is simple, but the story makes up for it. The balance of romance and comedy is perfect. If you want a light, funny romance, then I will recommend this manhwa. The female lead is so damn funny and the male lead is a tsundere. It's a cute story, nothing really new but still very nice to read. CEO Cha Soo-hyuk is very sweet and cute, at first a bit shy but then ready to conquer and protect his woman. It's a must read. I hope you all have a good day. See ya!